There's a book coming out called Playing with Fire, the story of Maria Yudina, pianist in Stalin's Russia, by Elizabeth Wilson. I haven't read the book yet. The book has 352 pages. So although I haven't read the book, but I know the book has to tell that famous story, the story that is well known in the classical music circle or people who loves classical music. The story was told by the great composer Shostakovich. Even so, I have to say that I don't know whether the story is really true or not, because it involves Stalin, and what Stalin said, what Stalin thought, nobody know exactly. However, I believe that there some true element in it. The story, maybe half the story or major part of the story is true. Nobody knows, but it is well known. What it says that in 1953, Moscow, after the performance of a Mozart piano concerto, the radio producer got a message from our dear leader Stalin, saying that he wants to have a recording of the performance. Nobody dared to tell him that the performance was a live one instead of from a recording. So the producer has to bring all the performers back to record that. The story that I know is that the conductor was so afraid that he cannot conduct the performance well, so he couldn't do it well. So another conductor had to be called in to conduct. But eventually they really managed to record the performance and send it to Stalin. Now, of course, the main character here is the pianist, Maria Yudina. It was said that Yudina put a note in the recording saying that she wants Comrade Stalin to read her note while he was listening to the piano, and the note was said to be not a good letter, but a denunciation of Stalin. But nobody knows on this part. What the story goes is that Stalin liked the music very much, so he gave a large amount of money to Yudina. Yudina was of Jewish origin, but had converted to Orthodox Christianity and was a fervent, very passionate churchgoer. And she actually gave the money to her church and then wrote something to Stalin. In the note, this time it is famous that it is not a good for Stalin to listen. It went on like this: I will pray for you night and day and ask the Lord to forgive your great sins before the people and the country. The Lord is merciful and he will forgive you. I give the money to the church that I attend. So, and Stalin apparently didn't feel offended too much to arrest Yudina or send her or kill her to prison or kill her. Yudina actually still enjoyed this, not enjoyed, but enjoyed the opportunity, I guess. And she also used her such a strange status as a pianist that our great leader liked to influence some of the actual things to help some pianists, some artists to be freed from the persecution. I guess the book must have more details about these things, but I haven't read the book, so I don't know. But that's the story. So this story is quite well known. The reason I'm not so sure, because it is also possible that that Stalin wanted this story to be out, so that people think that at least he enjoys arts, he knows art, he likes artists, he mingled with artists. Oh, maybe he actually really did that. The whole story is true, but still we don't know whether maybe Stalin just want to do it as a show. No matter what, those are all my guesses. I don't know. But the truth is that I think it's the truth, is that Yudina enjoyed some kind of a special treatment from Stalin. That should be something that people know. Otherwise, the story wouldn't come out, and it wouldn't have this book of 320 pages. There must be a lot of stories that Yudina helped other artists. So I'm looking forward to read this book. There must something interesting. But no matter what, Russia is Russia. It's just like Mr. Putin today also enjoys those female companion, the artists, the athletes, etc. What does tells us? Now, of course, it tells us that the Russian people, Russian leaders, like arts. All in all, we all know that ballet is the most, in the most perfect form from Russia. Russian artists are the best in some art forms. That's true. Russian has the tradition of appreciating music and arts, ballets particularly, but still it is under the dictatorship of Putin and Stalin and others. It is a strange mixed feeling when we hear that. We hope that Russian people will enjoy a more free Russia after the war, and the arts will indeed flourish. We now know that Russia is under not excellent living standards, and a lot of the artists have to go to other countries. But maybe I shouldn't say too much on these things. Okay, that's the story about this.